Okay, so right now I need to go to a quilt shop. I've actually never been to this quilt shop before. So I wanted to take you guys along with me and kind of see what they have. I need to get batting, so that's like my whole reason for going. I also need bias tape. And I just want to look around and see what they got, see if they got any cool fabrics that I want to try out. I've never been, so I just figured it would be super fun to take you guys along with me for the first time. If you're wondering, my right eye is doing a little bit better. It's still a little foggy, but it's like fine. I can still see. And then one other thing that I want to do on our way to the quilt shop is just have a chit chat with you guys. I hope that the audio is fine whenever I'm driving, because if not, then that's going to really suck. But there's just a couple things that I want to catch up on. I did a market last weekend and I did not end up recording that market. Did a Friday market and it was super, super busy. I almost had no time to even like chew my food. Whenever I would take a bite of my snack, people were just walking around constantly. I'll insert some clips. But it was a super fun market. It was, I really wish I would have recorded it. It was the best market I've ever done. I think I got like 29 sales, sold more items than that. Like it was amazing. On Sunday, I did another market and I was like super close to the speaker and they were playing music, so I know that like my video would have probably gotten copyrighted because they were just constantly playing like mainstream music. So but yeah, let's go ahead and go to the quilt shop and catch up. Okay, so like I said, I had like the best market ever last Friday. That was at the market on Main Street in Marble Falls that I think I posted about it, saying like if y'all are local, come and see me or whatever. And yeah, so anyways, it was just like the best day ever. This market is 5 blocks, so they basically like shut down the whole Main Street, and they just have vendors all along Main Street for like 5 blocks from like 1st Street to 5th Street. And I was on the end. I was in between 4th and 5th Street, but I was also like right across from the vendor parking lot. So a lot of people, I feel like, started walking the market over there because not only is it like the vendor parking area, but I mean, anybody can park there. It's just like a public parking area. So I feel like a lot of people were starting out over there. So it was really awesome to just like see how many people came out. Like there was just people everywhere. Like, and then, so I was kind of like in front of this boutique, and they had their own booth as well on the market. So I was just like a few booths away from them, and the owner, I guess, ended up like seeing my booth, and she came by. She was like, I love everything that you have. I love all of this. Like, I would love to, do like a wholesale type deal, like have your products in my store. And I was just like, holy moly. Like, first of all, I never even really thought about that as ever being an option. I mean, you are your own worst critic, and I feel like, sometimes I do doubt myself more than I should, but I feel like I was just so like, I don't know, I was at a loss for words, honestly, because you really, like, I put my heart and soul, obviously, like, pun intended, so soulful, but like into, everything that I make. Like, if it's not perfect, it's not gonna get sold, like it's not going on the shelf or whatever. It's hard sometimes whenever you are so hard on yourself to feel like, you're doing the best job that you can do. And I feel like that was just so validating to me, because, just to have somebody feel like they could see, my products in their shop and wanted them in their shop. So that is just like my really good news that I wanted to talk to you guys about. So we'll see. I mean, I gave her my card, my emails and my card. We'll see if she reaches out to me. Fingers crossed, you know. But who knows? Maybe I'll be super busy soon trying to fulfill a wholesale order. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm really super duper excited for what the future has to offer, and I just want to thank you guys also for being here and for watching my videos. And you know, I mean, I'm still learning. I'll get better, but I just really appreciate every single one of you guys that does take time out of your day to enjoy watching my content. So thank you so much. And I know I'm not looking at the camera like at all this whole time. It's because I'm literally driving. So I just wanted to go ahead and, you know, just have a little chit chat with you guys before we got to the quilt shop and just kind of update y'all on, you know, everything that went down last weekend, because like I said, I did not record. And then on Sunday I did a market at like a brewery, and it's called Cider Mill, but I don't actually know if it's a brewery. I think it's just a cider mill. But yeah, like I said, I was right next to the speaker and they were playing like all kinds of music and stuff. So that's just how it goes sometimes. You know, you can't always record what you want or when you expect to. So I will be doing that one again this Sunday. So I won't be recording that one. I'll probably record my Friday market. I'm going to do a market on Friday. It's going to be an indoor market, I believe, but the organizer did say to bring my canopy just in case, but I probably won't need it because we'll probably just be doing it inside. It's in the evening as well, so it's not like a morning daytime market like the ones I've been doing. I think it starts at 5:30 to the public and then it ends at 9:30. So that'll be super fun, and I actually have never done an indoor market before, so we'll see how that goes. I think it'll be nice. You know, I'll be in the AC and stuff, won't have to worry about being in the elements. The only thing I don't like about like indoor spaces with a lot of people is just like the background noise, like all the loud like talking all at once. I don't know, sometimes I just like feel like I'm hearing like 10 different conversations, and it's just like, oh my gosh. I need to go get some more batting because I'm low, and then I need bias tape because my friend is wanting me to make a quilt coat for her sister, so I'm going to go ahead and do that as well. And I'm pretty positive she's not watching this, so the secret is safe with you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get some bias tape for that. I already picked out some quilts that I'll show you guys. I literally went on Facebook Marketplace the other day and I bought 4 quilts total. One of the ladies had 2 quilts that basically look the same, they're just different sizes. And then I went and picked up 2 other quilts. I literally only spent $115 for all 4 of them total. Like one of them was 35 bucks and then the other 2 were 40 bucks. So I got really good deals on them. Okay, so I'm heading back home. I did not really have good luck in there. They didn't have what I needed. They only had like probably like 4 bias tapes, but they were all like different colors. They had like 2 white ones, but one was single fold, one was double fold. And so that's the thing I needed. And then I didn't see the batting, so I didn't really want to ask because, I don't know, out of sight, out of mind. I saw like where the batting probably would be. I don't know, maybe they're out of it, maybe they keep it somewhere else, but I just didn't really want to ask about it, honestly, because, I mean, the fabric itself, it was nice and it was pretty. There was just like really nothing that I wanted to spend $20 a yard on. And so I kind of was like scared to ask how much the batting was, if they even had it, which I didn't see that they had any. And I mean, you know, I'm not like complaining about prices, I guess. It's just more like not something that I wanted to get right then and there, not something that I was actually looking for. I wasn't looking for fabric. I was trying to get some batting and bias tape, and since they didn't have that, I skedaddled pretty quickly after just looking around. I mean, I guess I kind of am complaining because like even I have a new rotary cutter in my Amazon cart, and it's like what, $10.99 on Amazon for the Fisker's rotary cutter, and then the one there, which is like the same one, it was priced at $29.99, and I'm just like, I can't justify buying the rotary cutter for $30 whenever I know that it's already in my Amazon cart for $10.99, unfortunately. Anyways, so I guess I kind of am complaining a little bit, but I understand that it's like a small mom and pop shop, and you know, you can't really, I guess, compete with Amazon prices, but you know, I've always been a balling on a budget girl. Like I can't justify, you know, that whenever I know for sure that the same one is already in my Amazon cart for way less. So 200% less, actually. But yeah, I guess Amazon Prime will be coming to my rescue for the bias tape and batting. We'll see if I get it before, we'll even see if I get it soon. Like, who knows? Maybe I just won't even be able to like stock up as much as I wanted on the cup cozies, because they do take quite a bit of batting. Like, it's a nice large square that I use for the iced coffee cozy, and then they're all double lined, so then that ends up being like 4 large squares for 1 cup cozy. So I mean, it does take quite a bit. So we'll see how many I can actually make with the batting that I have left. But I'm heading home, and yeah, I'm just gonna start prepping for the market and just sew some orders that I need to send out before Friday. So yeah, it's Wednesday right now, so I have a couple days. Yeah, anyways, that was a bust. And honestly, I'm glad that they didn't have what I needed, because I left my business card at home, so that would have sucked. I need to use my business card on stuff for my business. So yeah, didn't get anything, and I am heading back to the house.
Jump without looking, didn't care if I fell too hard. Now I keep my hands in my pockets, overthink every scar. I've traded daisy chains for loose ends and no connection. I've traded summer breaks for long nights and lost direction. I know I've made mistakes, but never learned my lesson. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where did she go? I swear she was just here, running the show, so unafraid. Wish I could go back to those days. Where did she go? Is she hiding in me? Behind dreams I used to dream. Help me see the world the way I used to do. My life was just growing.
Okay, so last night I finished getting all of the iced coffee cozies quilted, and I got the custom Texas patchwork wallet started, and then I got all of the linings sewn together. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is trim all the edges and then start sewing all of those together and then attaching the linings, and then I will be done with these. I'm not trying to worry about getting too much done because I have been suffering with my asthma and my uveitis this week, so I did not get a whole lot done, but at least I'm able to get these done because I'm completely out of iced coffee cozies. So yeah. So last night I finished sewing the custom order for the Texas flag wallet, and now this morning I just need, well, I finished these two, but this morning I just need to finish the rest of the cup cozies for my market today. My market doesn't start until 5:30, so that's nice. It's going to be an evening market. It's going to be inside. So now I'm just going to go ahead and finish my cup cozies and then start to get ready for the market. Alright, so all I have left to do on these is just double top stitch them, and then I will be done. And then I can just pack up some orders before I leave today so I can just run them to the post office. Alright, now that I got all of my iced coffee koozies done that I'm going to get done for the market, I am just going to pack up some orders and then we'll be good to go.
Blue sky come bearing up before us, we hang on.
And then I'm going to do the same thing for the next cup cozy. So let's do this market days. This one has been the most popular one, so I'm just going to add that in there.
Valley, heavy branches.
It's looking nice and neat. Okay, and my thank you sticker.
Will you hurry? Can you hear us through the wind? Blue sky calm.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like on your way out and subscribe. I also have opened up channel membership, so go ahead and check that out if you'd like to join and help support the channel. Also, I just want to say thank you to everybody who supports my small business and orders from me. It really means a lot, not only you watching my videos, but also loving what I create and wanting to have a piece for yourself. It really makes my day every single day when I get an order. I hope everybody has a wonderful week, and I will see you guys in the next video.